how about we just train a model together then? What categories do you guys want to do?
Cow.
Cow?
Yeah.
Okay, cow. What other categories?
Beef.
Beef. Okay. Do you want another category or should that just be it? Any other?
Maybe food in general.
Okay. Okay, so now how many images do you guys want to have of each of these categories? How many images of cows? How many images of beef? How many images of food?
I think food should have like 5 images. Beef should have like two, and cow should have 3.
Okay, let's try that. So let's start with the cow. Okay, so let's add all of these images of cows we took. So we have this one. We also have this one. And we have this one. Okay, so we have our 3 images of cows. Now let's try to look at food. So when we're training the model to recognize beef, you want it to be able to recognize all types of beef. And there are some different types of beef. For example, we have cooked beef, uncooked beef. So we should try to represent all types of beef in our images. And you guys want to do 2 images? How many images do you think we should do?
50.
Okay, so 50 is a little too much. I think since we did 5 images for the cow, well, 3 images for the cows, we should also do 3 images for the beef because we should try to have an equal amount of data for each one of the images. Because if you give it 200 images of cats and 1 image of a dog, it's gonna really know what a cat looks like, but it's just gonna know that one dog you gave it. So I'm gonna try to do 3 pictures of beef. There's our first picture. There's our second picture. I'm gonna also get one more picture. Let's see. Okay, so then for our last category, it's food. And there are a lot of different types of food. So what kind of foods do you want to add? Do you guys have any favorite foods? Any specific
Broccoli.
broccoli? That's your favorite?
Sushi. Sushi is good.
Yeah, sushi is good. Okay, so I'm gonna add some broccoli and sushi, and we need one more. What do you guys want to add? Okay, so we have our broccoli. We're gonna do our sushi. Can we get one more food? Anybody else have a favorite food?
Hot pot.
Hot pot? Okay. So here's our sushi, and then we're gonna do hot pot. So now that we got a bunch of images, we have 3 images for each of these categories we're going to train for the model. And what's happening as we're training the model, it trained quite quickly, but the model is basically looking at these images and it's learning, oh, this is a cow. It's looking at these images and it's learning, oh, this is beef. And then it's looking at these and thinking, oh, it's food. So now let's test our model. Let's first use an image of a cow and let's see if it recognizes it as a cow. So let's try an image we didn't try as part of our training data. So let's look at this cow. Do you guys think it will recognize it as a cow?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Maybe not 100%.
Ooh, actually is 100%. Now let's try beef. Let's try an image we haven't tried, maybe this. And then let's take that image from here. Let's see, do you guys think it'll recognize this? Oh. Okay, so it thinks this beef is 74% beef, 22% food, and 4% cow. And technically, it is correct. It is beef, it is food, and it is a cow. But we specifically wanted this to be beef, and it wasn't as confident as it should be. Do you guys have any guesses why?
Because for the food, we weren't specific enough because we only put hot pot, sushi, and broccoli. But that doesn't cover all the food types.
Yeah,
Also, the beef, it looks like sashimi, which is on top of the sushi. Question mark? Wait, no, it's not. Was it a different picture? Yeah.
yeah, so you guys brought up a bunch of good things. So this beef does have some sort of a resemblance to this sushi right here. And also, if you look at all this beef, they're all cooked beef, and this is raw. So this is another example of why we want to have a large variety of data. And we can't really have a large variety of data if we only have 3 image samples. So now let's try food. What kind of food do you guys want to test?
Hot dog.
Hot dog? Okay. And I'm guessing that this food category will be the least common because food is a very big category and we just only put hot pot, sushi, and broccoli, like one of you guys mentioned earlier. So I will be impressed if it does recognize this as a hot dog. So let's see. Okay, so it thinks this hot dog is beef. And this is another reason why you do need to have a lot of data because food does include hot dogs. And if we added, I'm guessing if we add this image of a hot dog in, it'll be able to recognize all hot dogs. Do you guys want to try?
Sure.
Okay, let's put this image of this hot dog in. And let's retrain. And then while it's training, let's find another image of a hot dog. let's try this one. So now I think that because we did teach it what a hot dog looks like and that a hot dog is food, it will be able to recognize that this time it is a hot dog. Okay, let's try again. And see, this time it thought that it is a hot dog. So this is just an example of why you should make sure that all types of data are represented in your data set you're giving it.
Oh my,
Because
why is this not working?
because when you're training your model, it learns from this data. It learns this is what food looks like. And it learns this hot dog is what food looks like. So then when you give it an example, it'll be able to recognize it as food.